Good day, all you awesome penny rock stars. Easy Penny Shopping here. And this, of course, is going out to our paid members first, and then I'll release Penny Day after Penny Day to the public. Now, I'm doing this one a little bit different because we have a little bit of a different situation. Keep in mind, I did record this back in March. A lot of this stuff I do way ahead of time, but in this particular situation, I held on to the information because if I put out videos when a group of items are 50% off, it's a 50-50 of whether or not these are going to continue to follow that category, specifically brown dot. Because last year, and anybody that was with me last year, there were a number of items that I put in as brown dot pennies. They fell off after 50%. Now, those same items are actually following brown dot this year and did make it past the 50%. But I'm very, very cautious of releasing any visuals until they make it to the 70 or even 90% off. One, because of whether or not items continue to follow. I don't want there to be confusion. Two, I like to keep this information close to us. There are always going to be things put out early, and I really want people to try and wait to purchase these items. I get asked all the time, how do you find so many pennies? I don't buy them up. I don't buy them at 70% off. I don't buy them at 90% off. I understand if you really want something, then absolutely grab it. But honestly, when I see cartfuls and cartfuls of items at 70 or 90% off, my little penny heart just breaks a little bit because I'm thinking, oh, all of those could have been your pennies. And I know in the beginning, it's very exciting because these are very cheap prices to us. But after doing this for 6 years and reselling sporadically along the way when I've had time, a lot of these items don't sell well. It does depend on your customers, your area, but any resellers can comment. There have been plenty of times we purchased things early and then we got stuck with them. So this is actually in store, going through different brown dot items that are following. And so I'll just let you guys watch this one. There are going to be 3 parts to brown dot because brown dot is a very large category, similar to green dot. Brown dot would be your main fall and winter category. So basically every type of item can fall into it, like green dot. Green dot is our main summer line. So there's a number of things that fall into it. Let me know what you think about this video since I did it a little bit differently. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. Peace, love, pennies.
We have some super exciting news. We kind of figured this out when they started the buy one, get one sales with brown dot. That's kind of what's going on right now. And so I stopped at a store, of course, on the way to the dock, and they have a number of the items that we have been tracking. So I guess first off, let's see, we'll start off with like the wall art stuff. So basically, we are getting back to normal penny cycle, okay? Because a lot of these items, they used to penny with brown dot. And you're going to see, because a lot of them will have F22 on them. F22 meaning fall 22. Brown dot is F whatever the year is. So we have our big blessed. And yes, you're going to see yellow stickers. But you're also going to see that F22 on there. So pretty much it's a matter of these were originally brown dot. All right. So a few years back, these actually had a brown dot on them. DG Recycling, they have shipped them back out over the years without the dot, but they still didn't change the F22 or the UPCs. So they have been sitting, well, so obviously 22. So they would have came back out in either 22 or 21. I I believe they're originally 18s or 19s. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. I don't think at this point the word has gotten out. Not that it won't, but there are still going to be exceptions though. So make sure you are still checking all of them, because we used to have these that would go, and some of these actually would even go with our fall harvest versus brown dot. But like this one, even though it has that, it is not following the sale. Now, I still took pictures of the UPC, so I can check it later. But we also have a number of our boxed True Living items, and you're going to notice the same thing. You're going to see F22s. And I'm actually going to go back. I've already started pulling pictures and videos and such again, because most of them used to have brown dots, and then they just sent them back out with just a price tag and in the generic box. But they are still F22s. And remember, we've talked a lot in the last few months about how many things that we're pennying from 2021. And so we've talked about make sure you are keeping an eye on the 22s. So I think this is fantastic. Again, this is something that used to be the norm. These used to go with brown dot. A lot of them had a brown dot, but now it's like they're all falling in. I mean, not all. I'm sure there's exclusions. But so far, all of them that I have checked at my stores, as far as the furniture type shelving, they're following. So this is really exciting. And that clearly they are cleaning out. I mean, yeah, there are so many sconces. I mean, you name it, candle holders. And if you've been shopping very long, then yeah, these should definitely ring a bell, because you've gotten these before. How many times have we gotten these bad boys? Like a lot. One of my favorites. That's right. And you might recognize those because they also have them, the wooden ones that we had Penny, the Kensington, the furniture type kind. Well, yeah, they have them in the True Living too. This used to be a brown dot. Now, depending on your store, you may be loaded with these items, or you may not have very many. It really does just depend. But make sure you are checking every single boxed item. Everyone. True Living. I can't remember. Did I already check the Always Home? Because I think the Always Home was the name before they put True Living on it. So I am going to check those, because there are different ones, but they're also in a brown package, brown and gray, brown and white versus the gray and white. Check all of those. Make sure you're checking. I'm not going to pull these down right now. But just because this one isn't following does not mean other ones won't, because they're old. It's hard to tell how long they've been out here, how many times they've been reset in price. So goodness gracious, this could all be going for all we know. So super exciting. Lots of new pennies are gonna be coming.